Real Madrid just reached an agreement with Fenerbahce for the transfer of 18-year-old Turkish attacking midfielder Arda Guler. This has come after Barcelona's president announced that Deco was in Turkey to complete the deal. And it's not only the two Spanish giants who were interested. Other huge European clubs like Arsenal, PSG, Dortmund, Bayern and Liverpool also showed interest in Arda over the last 1 year. But it was Madrid who finally got him. Now, why is Real Madrid signing Arda Guler? That's what we're here to tell you. But if you know who this guy is, then you surely have a good idea of why Madrid have decided to bring him over to the Bernabeu. But for those who don't know him and why he's so sought after, let's tell you a bit about this wonder kid. Arda Guler made his professional debut for Fenerbahce at the age of 16. In his first ever league game in August 2021, he provided the all-important assist for the winning goal in the 89th minute. Then fast forward to March 2022, he became the youngest player to score a goal for Fenerbahce in the history of the Turkish Super League at the age of 17. And you know, Arda Guler learned from the best. He played with Mesut Ozil for 1 season at Fenerbahce, and after Ozil left the club in 2022, Arda Guler took over the number 10 jersey, a number which holds tremendous significance for Fenerbahce fans. And he did well with the pressure that came with wearing that shirt. He put up a man-of-the-match performance in the 2023 Turkish Cup final against Istanbul Basaksehir and helped the club win their first major trophy in 9 years. His first as a professional footballer. On the international stage, he's been great too. He made his debut for Turkey's senior national team in November 2022 at the age of just 17 and scored his first international goal in June 2023. Arda Guler is so good that he was dubbed the Turkish Messi by the local media. That alone should tell you what his favourite foot is. He's typically an attacking midfielder, but he can also play as a winger, cutting in from the right and attempting beautiful shots with his left foot. He is really tricky with the ball at his feet, very creative and great at set pieces too. Oh, and he can also play in centre midfield if you need him. So you see why they call him the Turkish Messi, don't you? Anyway, the Turkish Messi is now headed to a club that the real Messi hates so much. And here's another reason Madrid signed him. Perez and the rest of the guys are looking to do a seamless handover from the old guard to the new school in the midfield, and this is one of the steps they're taking. Casemiro is already gone, while Modric and Kroos will be here for just 1 more year. So the club is trying to get the new boys in to learn from the old guard so the transition can be as smooth as possible. Over the last 2 seasons, they signed Camavinga and Tchouaméni, and this summer they've added Arda Guler and Jude Bellingham. Considering they also still have Ceballos and Valverde, Real Madrid's midfield should now be insured for the next 10 years. So yes, Madrid were probably thinking of the future when they signed him. Or maybe they were just thinking of one-upping their rivals. It's possible that Madrid only went for Guler because Barcelona's president announced their interest in the kid, just to get one over their most bitter rivals. Do not write off that possibility at all. Club presidents and executives can be really petty. So while Barcelona were preparing to pay Guler's release clause of 17.5 million euros, Los Blancos just swooped in and offered Fenerbahce 20 million euros. And that was enough to sway the kid. But hey, who knows? It could also be that Real Madrid just really missed having a player like Mesut Ozil on their team, so they went and signed his successor. But whatever motivated Madrid to sign Arda Guler aside, what's important is that the guy's a brilliant young talent, and we believe Real have a true gem on their hands here. But will Arda Guler ball at Madrid? Or is he about to be another Martin Odegaard or Takefusa Kubo? If you remember, both those guys were obviously very talented when they joined Madrid as wonder kids, but they just weren't ever able to break into the first team, and so had to be loaned out several times until they were eventually sold. So tell us in the comments, what do you think will be the fate of Arda Guler at Santiago Bernabeu?